Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Agent Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, today we're gonna take a look at the new free uniform for Captain America, the Avengers 3099 uniform. But before we get into that, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to enable the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when we post a new video. Go live with our live stream. We stream every Friday and Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and we do have crystal giveaway on every single stream. Also, guys, if you want to play Marvel Future Fight on PC, make sure to check the description down below and click on the link next to play Marvel Future Fight on PC. So the first question is going to be, how do we acquire this uniform? By the way, for anybody asking that question in the comment section, that question will be ignored because it's right at the start of the video. So how do we get this uniform? It's pretty simple. You complete story mode for the third time. First clear story mode, you're gonna get the Iron Man uniform. Second clear, you're gonna get the Black Widow uniform, and the third clear, you're gonna get the Captain America uniform. And it is that simple. You clear the full story mission 3 times and you get awarded by this uniform. Now, is it better than any previous uniform Captain America? Definitely not. It is a free-to-play uniform. It's to help people who do not own the best uniforms for Captain America, which are actually Endgame, Infinity War, and that order. Number 1 is Endgame, number 2 is Infinity War, and this new uniform, the Avengers 39, is actually going to be in 3rd position for the best uniform for Captain America. It's really where this uniform is going to be standing, and in my personal opinion, it is perfect. Not every uniform, especially free uniform, need to be a meta uniform. We have Black Widow, that's actually a new meta uniform, but the reason they did that is because in a few months we're gonna get the Black Widow movie, which means a new uniform for Black Widow, which means a new meta uniform for her. So for now, they're giving us something for free, so we don't have to spend crystal on new uniform for Black Widow until we actually get the new best uniform for Black Widow, and most likely a tier 3. So that's pretty much how I see it. Iron Man, the uniform, the 3099 uniform, is standing between Infinity War and Endgame, so Endgame is still the number 1. And for Captain America, well, the Infinity War is better than the 3099, and the Endgame uniform is the number 1 uniform for him, definitely. So that's pretty much rank this uniform. So for the rest of the video, guys, what we're going to be doing is pretty simple. We're going to go through the build of the Captain America, take a quick look at the uniform option and all that, and then we're going to jump in the World Boss Ultimate Proxima, and we're going to see what he can actually achieve in World Boss Ultimate. My opinion is that if with a free-to-play uniform like that we can achieve a stage 70 Proxima without too much problem, I will actually be pretty satisfied with this uniform. And by the way, guys, I have not tested this uniform in the World Boss Ultimate on live server yet. I tested it on the early access, but on the early access I only had access to like Proxima 40 something, so that was not a real testing. So this video, the run we're going to be doing in World Boss Ultimate, is going to be the first official testing of Captain America 3099 uniform on this channel. So let's go with the build, guys, before we jump into that, obviously. So we got max cooldown. Let's say maxing our defense, 198% critical damage. We have 62% critical rate, 130% attack speed. We have 37,641 physical attack. Captain America has the leadership ability, so we can actually use White Fox with him if we want to. If we look at the Euro, we have 2 physical attack per gear, we have 5 critical rate, we have 6 critical damage, and 1 in our defense Euro on his setup. Here the enhancement level, it's rank 3. Not that it really matters against World Boss Ultimate, at least not on the one we're going to be doing. ISO set, We have a fully awakened power of Angry Hulk, which is actually the best bid for him because he does need the max attack speed to get as many hits as possible during his tier 3 skill. And it's fully awakened, so set bonus stage 12 in effect. We get all attack, all defense, critical rate 8.5%, attack speed 7.7%, ignore defense 8.1%, activation rate 12% chance when attacking, plus 40% increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown time of 54 seconds. Now if we look at the custom gear, we're running with the CTP of Destruction, so we don't get the chain hit damage, so we lose a lot of damage from that. By the way, it is not going to be fully optimal obviously, but still should be hopefully good enough for what we want to test here today in this video. So we get 37.6% critical damage, guard break immunity, 10% chance when attacking, applied to self, 30% chance to penetrate with super armor, we don't care, and increased damage by 200% for one attack, so 200% damage proc, which is actually what we care. Now if we look at the uniform, my uniform is Eric. That's the best I could actually made happen before this video. So many uniforms to rank up early in this update. It's been a lot of farming, a lot of freaking farming, guys. So we have 3 bonus options. We have attack speed, physical attack, and attack speed. The bonus uniform, at least for the first 4, we have Ant-Man Endgame, Full Obsidian Infinity War, we have Sharon Rogers Dark Star Armor, and as the 4th one we have Human Torch Future Foundation, and the 5th one, well, I'm sure somebody is gonna say it in the comment section as they always do to help me out. So people, if you know what's the 5th one, make sure to write it down in the comment section, guys, so everybody can know it. So if we go in the uniform effect here, nothing really different than previous uniform, I believe. So if we actually look at the in-game uniform effect, yeah, it's pretty much the exact same as we used to have. Let's decline that. So let's take a quick look at it. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So pretty much we get the activation rate 50% rate when it applied to self, increase all attack by 15%, all speed by 1%, critical rate by 15%, remove incapacitation, and that lasts 6 seconds, plus 100% chance for immunity to all damage for 3 seconds with a cooldown time of 20 seconds. Now if we look at the skills, all the skills change obviously, and well, we don't get any buff on the skill pretty much, well, except the second skill for the accumulated damage. So we don't get all attack increase or ignore defense or anything like that anymore from his skill. You can see his 5th skill, which is, in my opinion, the biggest damage output skill, is just iframe with damage. This one is a good AoE shield you throw around, and it can actually help you trigger your proc. You does that before you use your tier 3. It could actually help trigger your proc on your tier 3 definitely, but no buff. 3rd skill, jump in the air, smash your shield on the ground, I'm guessing here from the animation, from the look of it, and no buff again. 2nd skill is the only skill with actually a buff, which is going to be 100% chance to immunity to all damage for 4 seconds, increase attack by 5% of each 1% of damage taken for 4 seconds. So the accumulated damage is a really short, guys. But you do want, we can see all the rest of the stats there. We're not going to name them all, but what pretty much you want to do with this 2nd skill is that you want to use this 2nd skill about 1 to 1.5 seconds before you use your 5th skill for your proc. Now when you use your tier 3 skill, you get accumulation damage on the tier 3 skills too, so you don't have to worry about accumulating damage with that 2nd skill for that tier 3 skill. So it's really using that 2nd skill for the accumulated damage right before you use your proc on the 5th skill pretty much. Also, if you use your 2nd skill before your tier 3 skill, it's going to start you accumulate the accumulation damage early with the tier 3 skill, so that could actually be good too, but it's not that important. That skill is really, really important to use before your proc on the 5th skill. That is what really matters for this skill. So next, guys, we're gonna jump. Oh, first skill, you can't see nothing special there. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in the World Boss Ultimate. Like I said, my objective with Captain America will be to be able to beat Proxima 70. If I can achieve Proxima 70 or be close to achieve Proxima 70, because we are going to try to not finish the fight so I can save my Nick Fury and White Fox for my Sharon Rogers clear on Cole 89. So we're gonna try to not kill it unless we get very lucky with the defense down, and that pretty much one-shot the boss. So we're not gonna complete it, but I want to get down to about 3 to 5 bars and see where we're standing with the timer to see if it's actually possible to get the kill or not. The strikers we're gonna be using, it's pretty easy setup. We're gonna have that in the first slot, that in the second slot, that in the third slot, that in the fourth, and we're gonna bring anti-venom because I'm expecting to have survivability issue. I could be wrong, but we have a lot less defensive skill on that new uniform, so I'm expecting to actually need healing on Captain America. So let's start this. Let's see how it's gonna go. Obviously, if I ran with the previous uniform, Captain America, the endgame uniform, I can get this stage 70 done with the CTPS destruction with at least 2 minutes left. So obviously we're not going to do that good, but I'm hoping to be close to be able to clear a stage 70. And obviously you put a CTP of energy or a CTP of rage that make this guy so much stronger, obviously. So let's go in here. There we go. We use the second skill, then 5th skill for the proc here. Okay, this doesn't look so bad so far. Not as good as I wanted to, and I did use my 4th skill on the bad timing here. So we're gonna go with the cumulative damage here. We did not get a defense down. I forgot, I did a mistake here. I did a big mistake here, guys, when I actually formed my team. I did the worst thing you can actually do for Captain America. I brought CC strikers. If you use CC strikers, the boss will not attack you after you use your second skill or after you use your tier 3 skills, or while you're channeling the tier 3 skill, and you will not accumulate damage to be able to get the maximum out of that tier 3 pretty much. So it's very, very important that you do not bring CC strikers. So here we're going to replace that with that, and we're going to bring Thanos for the 12%. Actually, we could bring Sharon Rogers. She probably do a little bit more damage if she strikes. So those are strikers we're gonna bring. We got no CC. We're gonna have to deal with the purple tracking stuff, obviously, but the damage is a lot better when you don't bring CC with Captain America. Very important, guys. So here we go again. I know, right? So let's see how this is gonna go now. I believe we're getting a little bit more damage in my opinion. We're getting hit a lot more. You can see the survivability is really different, and I die. So you can see that it was not an optimal run. We're gonna give it one more try, but that's pretty much give us what Captain America is gonna be at that point in my opinion. I actually have to use a few skills, run, kite, get the healing, use a few skill, run, kite, get it healing, to actually get the maximum of this guy now. Because you don't want to bring CC, so you have to make sure you can actually handle the damage. You might actually have to ignore the accumulation damage from the second skill too. I think that's what we're going to do in this run. We're going to try to pair the second skill for the immunity to all damage when we actually don't have iframe, so we can actually survive a little bit more. I think that's what we're going to test here. We might actually get a little bit less damage from that 5th skill proc, but that might actually help us a little bit, to be honest. So here we go. We're going to jump with the 5th skill to get the damage. We're going to pop the second skill. The defense, the immunity to all damage from the second skill is at the end of the skill, so you gotta be very, very, very careful from it. You can see I'm taking quite a good amount of damage here. Gonna go with the tier 3 skill. Let's see how this is gonna go. The damage is not that bad here, definitely. I've seen worst. But this is very risky. You see, I hit the skill and it takes a while to actually get my defense down, so I don't think this uniform is going to be that good for world boss ultimate. See, I'm already dead, even if I'm trying to use that second skill. So without CC, you're not going to be able to use that uniform, so you're going to have to bring CC with this uniform, guys. No choice. No choice. So we're going to remove this striker, I'm guess, and we're going to bring Rachel Summers in there. We're gonna try, yeah, Rachel Summers is gonna do the job. We got 2 defense down strikers, which will be good enough. And then we got the rest. I'm happy with that. So we're gonna try this setup for one last try here, guys, and see what we can actually do. Then we're gonna say what we think about this uniform after that, because I think we got a lot to say right now. We got a lot to say. Like I said, it's the first time I actually try it for real. And without a CTP of rage, because most people do not, that's going to equip this uniform, do not have a CTP of rage on Captain America. So that's going to be very, very, very important to see what he can actually do. So let's start with that 5th skill, and no proc. That was nice. Now we got proc on the second skill. That was terrible. And you cannot cancel, apparently one thing is you cannot cancel the second skill, but we did get good damage here. Oh, that was nice. Because if you cancel the second skill, you don't get your accumulated damage, so you gotta be very careful with that. It looks like this team setup is actually pretty solid on him. We definitely get the damage here. Definitely get the damage if we don't die. Now I'm actually impressed, guys. I know I was complaining about it, but I'm not complaining anymore. Oh, we got switch, we got the purple shit tracking us, we gotta be careful. Yep, I'm not complaining no more. For CTP's destruction, that's gonna be way better than expected, to be honest. Tier 3 skill, let's see how it's gonna go. This one did not give us the damage we wanted to here. Definitely not. Tracking stuff again, gotta be careful. Go with tier 3 skill, and right after I thought I was in a good position to actually do it. Apparently I was not, so that really sucked. That really sucked because we were doing so good, man. Looks like the purple skill is gonna do the 5th skill, which is actually not bad. Oh, there we go. We got the defense down again, so we're gonna be good. So stage 70 is actually pretty solid. It is actually pretty solid in my opinion. Oh, switching already. I hate this tracky shit, man. It's so annoying. It is so freaking annoying. Getting some heals. Iframe here. Tier 3 skill. Not synced properly though. and I die. Anyway, I got hit by the bat. You can see the potential here, guys. I wanted to bring it to about 5 bars anyway. So unless if I did not get hit by that thing and kind of screw up my rotation when I actually came back, we will clear stage 70 without too much problems. Without too much problems is the big word here, guys, because you do lack the survivability with that uniform. You definitely lack the survivability with this uniform. So if you do one little misstep in that rotation with this uniform, pretty much you are dead meat. Like there, I did one mistake in my rotation and I go one shot. It's that simple. And I do have a pretty solid card. I do have a pretty solid build. So definitely for people who are actually gonna wear that uniform, that are people who do not, have the kind of setup I do, they are going to be struggling a lot more than me. But I do believe that new players with CTP of energy, CTP of destruction, or players that are in the game that, are not far enough to add the endgame uniform yet, or the Infinity War uniform yet, are going to be, aiming for approximately 50. With a uniform like that, I think that's going to be good enough for them. Definitely, this uniform is going to get the job done. But for anybody who actually want to push World Boss Ultimate with this uniform, and probably Alliance Battle Extreme, but that still need to be tested on the next Combat Hero Day, you're not going to like this uniform. You're not going to use this uniform outside of story mode. So personally, I will give this uniform, if we give it on a 10-star rating, I probably give this uniform a 6 stars on a 10 stars, and definitely the weakest uniform of this update. Definitely without a single doubt, guys. My uniform ranking, by the way, guys, for this update, we're gonna make a video officially about that, but the uniform ranking for this update is number 1 Sharon Rogers, number 2 Black Widow, number 3 Iron Man, and number 4 Captain America, for people wondering. So that's pretty much all the content we had for this character, for this uniform in this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoy the content, to show your support to the channel. We'll be back with more content pretty damn soon, as always, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys. And on that, I will see you next time.